Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I am doing pretty decent. As I said in the last Night in the Woods video, that I was probably going to be playing Stanley Parable at some point soon, and that day is soon. Right now. So I don't know what to expect. All of my friends say it's pretty good. It's weird. They have played it before. This is the updated Ultra Deluxe. Yeah, it's basically like a remaster of this. So I'm very interested to see what this has. As usual, I go into all these games blind, typically. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know even what this game is. I don't know how long it is, so it's going to be pretty interesting, I guess. I'll probably stumble a lot, but that's fine. So before I get into the game, let me shill. Please like, subscribe, or comment, or all of them. I'd really appreciate it. As usual, I just want to grow the channel a bit, grow the community. So yeah, let's just hop into this game so I can stop embarrassingly ramble. Subtitles. How do I change? Hey? English? Confirm. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Me? Fuck it. That. Please enter the current time. I'm playing this very late at night. Whoa! The hell? Eh? There we go. Yeah, I'm playing pretty late right now. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okie dokie, Smokey. Audio, main volume. Let's do this. Back. And because I haven't been able to play this game before, I hope the audio settings aren't too crazy and too loud. Oh, whoa, what the you see that, right? Like it's a mirrored. Whoa, trippy. Oh, that's cool. That's dope. It's already got some cool stuffs. Wait. The end is never near.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Okay.
Stanley was happy.
I'm happy for Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did he never leave? Yo, is that me? It's me! Okay, how do I do this? Huh? What the? Hello? The shite! Eh? Settings, controls, interact E, crouch, left control. What? Rebinds controls so interactions don't require specific buttons. Alright. Resume game. I'm pressing E. Nothing's happening. Okay. Oh, Stanley, you move so fast. Can't get into anyone's office. Alright. Stanley, you move so fast.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yo, my whole life is being
No matter how hard
narrated.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Hopefully I'm not making anyone super nauseous by my camera.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh my god. What am I playing? Boy, don't tell me to not press buttons. I'm going to press everything. Oh my god, what is this game? Okay, where the hell's the office room thingy? Someone was playing solitaire. That doesn't look good. But the door's open, I need to find a way to do it. Surname access? Okay, let's just turn off everyone's computer. Save energy. That looks like a whole lot of nothing. How do I get to those, like, weird corridors? I hate Mondays. I hate every day. God, I hope this isn't making anyone nauseous. This camera work is pretty lame. What the hell? How do... Ooh. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Huh?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. I ain't listening to anything this narrator is saying. You can't control me, mister. How do I get in those thingies? Okay.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had
I
really
agree.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
This is funny.
Yeah. But eager to get back to
Oh,
business,
shite.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Hell no, you can't tell me what to do, mister. Yo.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, man. What am I doing?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Oh my god, this game scares me. Like, is this a horror game? Yo.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Boy!
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left,
What
down,
is this?
left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh my god. I'm like in a murder room. This is what I get for not listening. Oh god, this is... What the shit?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back
Employee
to...
fired.
Who am I kidding?
104.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Excuse me? Oh, I'm bad. This is too scary.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Who knows?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh my god. I can't jump. It won't let me jump. Oh my god, all the doors are open. Oh my god. Yo, here we go. This is what I wanted. Oh, or not. Can I? No.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! Boy!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What is going on? There's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I must be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, it let me open a door. I'm just like expecting somebody to just come through one of these doors just chasing me and I just die. This better not be a horror game.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The
Boy,
story. What? Here it comes.
Please, no. I'm so scared.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Boy, you're scaring the shite out of me. Oh my god, sir. This is not okay. This is not okay.
Now this Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Text?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I don't even know what to say.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Oh, it won't let me turn off solitaire. Tax invoice? Okay. Okay. I do not like following rules, sir. You cannot confine me to your lines.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Maybe?
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence,
okay,
right?
this is...
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Neither was I.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What? I could do without the music. Oh my god. Okay. Mr. Narrator, turn off the music. What? Da 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 da. Oh lordy. Oh. Huh. Oh. This is so weird. Monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, consolidation reports, departmental. What? I'm so scared. What?
Wait, cut the music.
Thank
Go back
God.
And look at that fern.
No, fuck you.
Wait,
I will
what?
not.
We're back at the office? No, No.
All
Line.
right, I'll go look
You
at
do
the
know
phone.
we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Stanley. This fern will be very important later in the story.
I just overrode
Make
him.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. It's leafy. It's green. It's in a white box with a black trim. Mossy ground. There's like a thing that looks somewhat okay. Alright, sir. I looked. Resume the game. Okay. Good sir narrator, where the hell do I go? Oh, we're back here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after
Yeah,
we trusted
Line.
you, after everything we've been through...
How dare.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! I'm a bad gamer.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line.
Thank
What's it ever
you.
done for us?
Agreed.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something
Agreed.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Fine, I'll start listening
Now,
to you.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Anything
Whatever
but a
it might
horror.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I'm not. There's like literally no doors, my dude.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from
Agreed.
having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. I can do that. Screw lines. Itchy hand. There we go. La la la. Ooh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Yes.
From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
Okay.
walk in circles for a minute.
No.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
No.
Another victory for logic.
No.
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
No. The confusion ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Deviate from maintenance room, end up in
The
monitor
confusion
room.
ending.
Narrator
You're
reads
telling me that's what this
second,
is?
third restart,
It's all one
fifth
giant
restart.
ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
What?
That's really how all this goes? It's all
I've been playing the confusion
determined?
ending for...
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Agreed.
Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Find
Is
a
it really-
bookstore, get bored and leave.
No, it can't be. I don't want
The
it to be.
narrator's
I don't
gone.
want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's
Oh my
going
god,
on.
excuse me.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
Agreed.
do it.
Agreed.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the
Yeah.
cycle?
Yeah.
Whatever it is that made this schedule?
Yeah.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah?
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now.
Yeah?
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Huh?
Well, in the meantime, if you...
I am so confused and terrified.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh
what
my
could it mean?
God.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Okay. Tips for not getting fired.
Yet
Talk
there was
less.
not a single person here either.
Do
Feeling
not
a
alter
wave
the
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting floor 4XX. That's just legal termination Tuesdays! Marketing Mondays? Holy shit. Legal. We're broken Wednesdays. Merger. Drinking floor 5 meeting. What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about the meeting. Free review of weekly review. 8bird. What? This box is too small. Jesus. Rip Franz? Okay. Tomorrow complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda. Employee. Okay. Gym. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Targets. Push for funding of R&D of new coffee machine. Not cost efficient. What the fuck does that say? Standardize graphs. Kick Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire paper synergy guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of blah blah blah. TPS. How to solve a work. Oh, I see. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure the slide has a slick blue graphic and that. Oh, wow. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market. Number of slides on this slides. Charts and slides. Yo, what? Help, I'm a post-it. Rate out which charts on the same slide depict the same information. What does this say? I can't read it. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. Please, Megan, stop. Boss appreciation minute. Your boss appreciation minute. Top 20 things you love about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and return to your solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined. What the hell? What are your future dreams? About mitosis? Less air? Clear skin? Comatose? Jesus. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Huh? How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let a ball up inside you. Take it out passively, aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. Now we're cycled through. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Violet James, you are fired. Stock market is somewhere here, colored in segments. What is hot? Bi-quarterly review. We need reviews for... Want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary... What? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water cooler heaters. Find teenagers put in the teenage demographic. Some sort of child trap? Size of demographic teenagers, a lot of percent. Space between the teenagers. So something in the desk bin. No more bin trash cans. Renaming of the idea. Firing of me. Ideas bin. I wanna like... I wish I could erase something. Dang it. Alright, let's keep going. Oh! Come on. I want to let the person out of the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. Ooh, this is scary.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Uh-huh.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yes.
He might be fired for that.
Exactly.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because
Agreed.
he believed everyone had vanished?
Yes.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then
Oh
something
no, I'm in a
occurred to Stanley.
circle.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
No.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
True.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
Yep.
simply repeating?
Yep.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Oh,
And at
we got
last, he came
something
to the
new.
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His
the
co-workers
shite?
weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
There you go.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my god.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yes.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Yes.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Yeah.
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Oh my
Stanley
god.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
1, 2, B4.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
No.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this
Yes.
was a dream.
Yes.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Yes.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Agreed.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I
Let's
want
go
my
back to-
apartment and my wife
Oh, I have a
And my
wife.
job, all I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Mm-hmm.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I am okay.
I don't know about that one. Nope, we're still screwed. Love it. Love it.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
I am so confused.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh my god. I don't know what I would do if I found a dead body. No idea. Oh good god! Let me press my buttons. Please. Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley
Go to
came
the
to a set of
left.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope. No
Feeling a
one.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, cool. I could have opened this probably before and I just didn't know. Okay, let's go
Coming
up the
to a staircase,
stairs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Damn it. Alright. Ooh, swanky. Executive bathroom. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. What? Oh, say that's a lovely purse. Time. Extreme bathrooms. Bath guy testifies in the trial of the century, tired of getting ash on your porcelain? Faucets, pipes, offshoots. Oh, I can't see the mirror. Okay. A lovely bathroom. Hello? Beige pages. Business time. Ooh, a library.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This is too creepy. I don't like this. I should have known there'd be like spooky stuff. Anytime a game is like, put this level of whatever. Oh my god. Oh god. Like anytime there's like a lighting level thing, you know something weird is creepy.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Good. What happens if I press up?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I don't know either, my dude.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yes.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's
Yes.
still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative.
I can't even remember what the number.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
You're so mean to me. Narrator's mean to me. I'll do what I want.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
My man. The hell.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, but of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Oh, for crying out loud. I should have just gone to my death. That's a lot of numbers.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
We've been here a few
What
times.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Yes.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. This is the number room. Surveillance cameras. Employee observation protocol. If despite adherence to protocol 2A and protocol, an employee leaves the office during work hours and a system loop has failed, you must terminate. Please note that the employee 432 is a test case. While the need for protocol 2A may seem unlikely, procedure 2A and 2C need not apply. In the event of the 432 attempting to leave the office, contact supervisor and the contact 432 prize pool. The monitoring screen fails to initialize, contact maintenance and temporarily switch control over to the desk screen. In the case of a Class 4 event, close system gates and consult with supervisor. In the case of a Class 3 event, close system gates and consult with supervisor. Prime your consoles for info dump. What the shite? Okay, it's all the same. Oh wait, no, there's 1A. Oh, I don't think I can read that. If an employee begins exhibiting unscheduled emotions, immediately contact supervisors. Please note that employee 432 is a test case. Procedure 1A need not apply. If an employee attempts to leave the office via any non-scheduled means, window, vehicle, unsafe door, set employee, oh my god, status to default, and then back to their previous mode, and then back to their, oh yeah. If attempts to leave persist, contact supervisor. Data points for 11. God dang it, I can't read up. Sit down. 2C and 2C. Okay, so those two papers are the same. I guess I'm pressing the button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There I am. Everything is a-okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Yes.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Aren't
was this
we
the
all?
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Yes.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Jesus.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna kill everything. Oh, hello. Aw. I was thinking maybe that was water or something and that I would drown. I don't know why I want to kill Stanley, but I do. Oh. Dang it. No. I guess I gotta go to the facility power. Is this a... No, that's a 5. Where's 3? Eh. Mind controls, idle, awaiting input. Mind control. I can't read that.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Beautiful.
How long until detonation then?
Oh, there's
say,
3.
2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Yes.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Oh,
Mere
shit.
moments
Am I
until
blocked?
the
Oh,
bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Oh no, where do I go?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Agreed, yes.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Yes.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Thanks.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
Oh.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh no.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been.
Do I have to press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
1.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
2.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
3.
These are precious additional
Where
seconds.
the hell is
Time
4?
doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me,
Where
what's
do
the
I
matter,
find-
Stanley? Is
Oh,
it that you
4's all
have
the
no
way up
idea
there.
where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or
I've
did
been
you just
pressing
assume when you
buttons.
saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yes.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen
4.
to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yes.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
5.
1 soul?
Shit.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a
You have
disappointment.
3 attempts
But
remaining.
here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Oh my
This
god.
is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it
Come on.
or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I won't be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment
Oh,
you
this
fade
shaking
in
is
until the
so-
moment I say happily ever up.
Oh god. Whoa. What was that? I read something about a bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It just like
Stanley
blipped on the
decided to
screen
go to the meeting
briefly.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know what it said. I guess I could always like stop this recording and
When
like,
Stanley came to a set of
Yeah.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
but I won't.
Yet there was not a single person here
yeah.
either.
Shut up,
Feeling
your
a wave of
fuss.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Nothing. Okay. Let's go upstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. Ooh, there is something in here. What the Farfig Newton? Indoors monthly. Why is there a panda? Business strategy? What? Don't kill the panda. Yo. Up. Yo. Stanley. I think I'm just gonna ride forever. Where does this elevator go? Uh-huh. Am I back at the... I am. God dang it. Maybe if I go down? Oh my god. Am I just not supposed to do it? Stanley. Oh god. I wonder if I just stay in here forever. Two, three, four. I want to see if there's an end to this song. Oh, I can't hear what he's saying all the time. Oh, I think it just repeats itself. Oh, he's singing. I really hope that there's something that happens. Otherwise, this is just literally a waste of time. Oh my goodness. If nothing happens, I'll speed this up. I'm a great dancer, by the way. Ow. He's sighing now. I think it's just repeating itself now. Ah, that sucks. I was hoping he was gonna get, like, super angry at me. Ah, that sucks. I can't stand here all night.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Yes.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Yes.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
2845.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, so I know there's 2, 8, there's a 4, so I need to find a button that says 8. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Time to find a 2.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, let's just go to our death.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yes, please let me die. Violently.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, sir. You're just gonna kill me anyway.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm getting achievements. Yay!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oh, I get it. You can't jump.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Yes.
Farewell, Stanley.
Thank you. Au revoir. Squishy! Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Why is this a new narrator? What? Stanley Parable?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. Okay. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Employee database. Employee 14 offline. No clock error. Okay. I guess I am dead. It says I'm offline. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. That's funny. Uh-huh. The Office. Oh! So, okay, if you look in the controls, which we did, it said spacebar was jump, but that thing says you can't jump, so I guess okay, that's funny. It gave you the illusion. Models. Very good, very good. Look at all these original music. Oh, wow. We got credits, I guess. That's good. Wait, a toy company? 22nd Century Toys? Alright. Stanley Parable 2013 team. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so there was the original team. Office Clock. Oh, I don't think we ever got there. Oh, unless Boss's Office screens of the development of the Boss's Office. Okay. This is dope.
Poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on.
The lounge? Underground?
Bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy. Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Stanley pushed the number 6.
I was never able to press the number 6.
Stanley stood on the roof. Stanley stood on the snow. Still nothing? I don't know. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what. You win. Congratulations. You did it. I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
We got that one, though.
What do we do now? I don't... Stanley, where are you right now? Where am I? I'm trying to figure out, but I can't... Stanley, who am I? Can you speak to me? Please talk. Have we done this before? Have we been in this room before? How many times have we done this? How many times have I said these exact words? Say something. Anything. Help me, Stanley. I don't know who I... What I... Stan... Help... Don't... Now then, this elevator for sure will get him right back on track to where he was supposed to...
I can't tell if this is actually the end of the game.
Then he pushed the number 8.
I don't know what's going on. Office Clock, okay. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Did we... What? What? Counter desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Okay. We definitely got the countdown ending. Zending. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Okay. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe the color they pulled. Eh. Oh, I can't pull the levers. The game is now paused. Escape menu. For a long time we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Okay, so maybe I have to do that. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Okay. Okay. Option 1, staircase, first choice. Option 2, the other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. One option, one doorway to maintenance in the lounge, and the original back on track option. To confusion ending. Okay, we definitely got that. We got like a bunch of the confusion endings. Vent, what about this? Oh, we never got to a vent. Maintenance layout. The floor of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Meeting room. Alright. 1, 2, 3. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Now picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Okay. Cargo lift. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version was decided, we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. The office, the lounge, an early version of the lounge. Money, 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 money. Fun! Warzone. Alien base. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Sometimes people are too thinky. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement of the game's delay. Okay. Nice. Maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. I can't remember if we've been here or not. Office. Okay, so we have been here. Am I missing anything? Filing cabinets. I have...
When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to do that ending thing? Freedom ending. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevators in the monitor could go up and down, up or down, with freedom above and counter below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down and placed the two endings together instead. Alright. Countdown room, an early version of the countdown room. Stanley Parable.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Uh-huh. Lady?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I died, I died, I died. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I died, I died, I died. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, okay.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh shoot, there was a vent option. How do I get to the freedom option?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief.
Wait, do I get... Begin the... What? Quit to menu? Oh my god, what?
This is the...
Okay. Where's a vent? Where the heck is the vent? Or was that just like another thing?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the vent? Oh crap. Where's the vent?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. I am not seeing a vent.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
If you go too fast, the narrator gets pissed at you. That's funny.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the open passageway.
That's hilarious. This game is just too cheeky. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
we're gonna
the
keep
truth
going.
was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Oh. Wait. No, nothing's actually written there.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Indeed. Whee! We made it, folks. Hell yeah. Kill me, Daddy.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I agree.
Farewell, Stanley.
Au revoir. Mommy saved me.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Yes.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Uh-huh. Eh? I don't think I checked the sides. Did I check the sides? Oh, okay. Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Agreed.
Do you see now?
Yes.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Yes. Beep boop, beep boop.
Oh, look at these two. How
Yes.
they wish to destroy one another.
Yes.
How they wish to control one another.
Yes.
How they both wish to be free.
Yes.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Mm-hmm.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit.
There is no... Oh, quit.
There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time...
Oh, come on. Quit? I don't know if I was supposed to do that. Did I beat the game? I don't know if I beat the game. Was that the game? I guess it was. I would look it up, but that might spoil things. If there's a freedom ending, I certainly don't know how to get it. Huh. I did so many different things. This is definitely a game that makes you go, huh. Okay, so there might be a part 2 of this that I'll add to the end of this video if I ask my friends if there's more to this game than just that. If not, this will be the end of the video, so you may see me popping back on again, being like, oh hey, no there's more, and I'm gonna try and find it, but if not, I hope you enjoyed this mind trip. The writing was hilarious. Turns out you just never have any choices in your life, and you're just on the path of somebody else. Yep, all of that resonates very strongly, so I hope y'all don't have an existential crisis. If you enjoyed this, let me know your thoughts. I may see you in a couple seconds again with more stuff, but if not, I will see y'all later. I hope you have a good night, a good morning, or whatever it is wherever you are, and I will talk to you next time and or in a few seconds. Bye!
Nothing